Welcome to an Academic Center for Excellence File Management video tutorial. In this video, we will go over file management within Microsoft OneDrive. Does your computer desktop or downloads folder look like this? If so, you may find it difficult to locate documents. In addition to consuming much of your time, you also risk uploading an incorrect assignment into Canvas. Digital file management will make your college experience easier, and you can take this skill with you even after you graduate. Whether you have online or in-person classes, you will need to create, upload, and submit assignments to a learning management system, such as Canvas. Many of those assignments are created using Microsoft programs, such as Word or Excel. These programs can connect to Microsoft OneDrive, an online file storage application. Many college students create and save their assignments in Microsoft OneDrive because they can access it from anywhere. It's important to know precisely where your assignment files are being saved in Microsoft OneDrive, as there is nothing worse than accidentally submitting the wrong assignment. The process of saving and organizing files on a computer system is called digital file management. In addition to ensuring that you submit the correct file, properly managing your files allows you to avoid spending unnecessary time searching for a file. Digital file management helps maximize the time in your day so you can produce your best work. This video will explain the process of managing files in Microsoft OneDrive. It will discuss naming files, creating folders, moving files into folders, organizing folders, searching for files, uploading a Microsoft Office file into a folder, and lastly, understanding the difference between saving a file onto Microsoft OneDrive and saving on the computer's hard drive. Most of us learn by doing, so it may be beneficial to watch this video from beginning to end and then watch it again, but pause throughout to practice the exercises. You can make up your own assignments and classes to build your file management skills. It's important to give files specific and unique names so that they can be organized effectively. Each file should have a name that details what course it is for and the title of the assignment. Your professor may request your name be included in the file name as well. For example, the PowerPoint file labeled Presentation has already been created in Microsoft OneDrive. The current file name is vague, and when searching for this file later, I might wonder what class this presentation was for. Was it for a business class? A communications class? To avoid confusion, I need to rename the file to reflect the class it is for and the type of assignment it is. A better name would be Business 100 Sales Presentation. To rename the file, click the right mouse button over the file and then click the left mouse button over Rename. Some laptops require a two-finger tap of the mouse to bring up the same options as clicking the right mouse button. In the Rename box, delete Presentation and type Business 100 Sales Presentation. Click on Update to complete the name change. This new file name makes it clear that the presentation is for a Business 100 class. It's good practice to give files specific names so that if you need to submit the assignment later, it's easy to tell what it is. In addition to giving files specific names, files should be organized into appropriately labeled folders. Think of how paper files are stored in labeled folders in the drawers of a filing cabinet. The same process should be followed with computer files. To create a folder, start by clicking Create or Upload in the upper left corner of Microsoft OneDrive. Choose Folder. A dialog box will appear where the new folder can be given a name. Let's call this one Business 100. You can also change the color of the folder here. Left-click Create. This will add a folder named Business 100 into Microsoft OneDrive, into which files can be added. Once the Business 100 folder has been created, the file we made earlier can be moved into the folder. To move a file, click and hold the left mouse button over the Business 100 Sales Presentation file. While holding the mouse button down, move the file over top of the Business 100 folder, then release the mouse button. It's always a good idea to check that the file went where you wanted it to go. Clicking the left mouse button over the Business 100 folder will open it, so you can confirm that the file was moved into the folder. This process of moving files can be repeated so that other files related to the Business 100 class are all put in a single, convenient place. If a student is taking more than one class, they will want to create folders for each class. The student may be taking Business 100, Math 154, and English 111, all in the same semester at Germanna Community College. A hierarchy system, with an order from general to specific, should be used to organize the folders for these classes. Start by creating a folder for Germanna Community College in My Files. Click on My Files on the left side of Microsoft OneDrive. Next, select Create or Upload and choose Folder. Type Germanna Community College and click Create. Left-click on the Germanna Community College folder to open it. Inside of the folder, create another folder to hold the documents for this semester's classes. I'm going to call this one Fall, but you may wish to name yours using the semester and the year. Now, left-click on the Fall folder to open it. Inside of the folder, create 2 new folders for Math 154 and English 111. Folders can be moved into each other just as files were moved into folders. Let's return to My Files. Left-click, hold, and move the Business 100 folder over top of the Germanna Community College folder. Release the mouse button, and the folder will be added into the Germanna Community College folder. Next, left-click the Germanna Community College folder to open it. Move the Business 100 folder into the Fall folder. Left-click the Fall folder to open it, and ensure that the Business 100 folder was moved correctly. This process of organizing folders can be done at the start of each new semester inside of the Germanna Community College folder so that previously taken classes are separate from any new classes. Once you become more familiar with file management, you can get a jump start and have your class folders set up before the semester even begins. You may even want to create folders for each week, chapter, or Canvas module. For example, creating subfolders labeled Module 1, Module 2, etc. in a folder for an ITE 152 class. It is advantageous to know how to use the search bar in Microsoft OneDrive to find files quickly. When opening the Math 154 folder, you can see that there are several new files in it, including the Microsoft Excel files for Chapter 1 entitled BMI, Car Loan, and GPA. Imagine that there are many more files in this folder, and the GPA file is being looked for. Typing GPA or part of the file name in the search bar at the top and hitting the Enter key will return any files that have the word GPA in them that are saved inside of the current folder. The search can be broadened to include My Files or All Files. Sometimes, a Microsoft Office file that was saved locally on a computer may need to be uploaded into a folder in Microsoft OneDrive. Let's return to the Business 100 folder by selecting Fall in the file path under the search bar. Click on the Business 100 folder to open it. Now, select Create or Upload, then Files Upload. Navigate to the file that needs to be uploaded. In this case, I'm going to upload the Business 100 business proposal file from this computer into Microsoft OneDrive. Select the file and click Open. After a few seconds, the Business 100 business proposal file will be uploaded into the Business 100 folder in Microsoft OneDrive. When saving files, they will typically save to the computer's hard drive. This means that the file is saved locally on the computer and is only accessible from that computer. Some computers have OneDrive built into the File Explorer, allowing users to save directly into OneDrive without having to upload the file manually. If you are logged into the same OneDrive account, the file will be accessible through a web browser and the computer's File Explorer. Often, a computer will default to OneDrive when saving files, which can get confusing if you are expecting the file to be somewhere else on the computer. It's important to know where you are saving files in order to find them when you need them. I will demonstrate how to save a file locally to the hard drive of a computer using this Word document. First, left-click on File, and then Save As. Select Browse to see the local folders. As you can see, by default, this file will save to my OneDrive account. To change it, left-click on Local Disk and scroll down to the Users folder. Now, locate your profile. Once you've done that, find the folder under your profile that you want to use to save your file, and click Save. If you get to this point and realize you don't have the right folder set up yet, don't worry. You can create a new folder directly from this screen. I'm going to create a new folder on my computer for English 111. Right-click the white space in the File Explorer and select New, then Folder. Next, give the folder a name and double-click it to open it. Give your file a descriptive name and select Save. Everything that you save under your profile on the local disk is stored on the hard drive of the computer. If you do not designate a file path, Word will likely save the file to OneDrive, so exercise caution when saving files to avoid getting confused later about where they were saved. For more information regarding file management, refer to the Academic Center for Excellence's Digital File Management video series. Feel free to review other resources provided by the Academic Center for Excellence on the Technology Resources for Students webpage. If you have any further questions, please visit germana.edu/ACE to learn more about our services.